Hi lovelies, so I've got a little announcement to make. Brandon proposed last week and so I've basically been on like cloud 11 for the past week and a bit. Like there is a bit of a funny story behind all of this which I will try and drag him into, but anyway, if anyone wants to see the ring, we've designed it ourselves and we've used Julian Bartram as our jeweler. I'll see if I can hold the ring up for you. Yeah, so this is the ring and we spent a really long time designing it. As in like I had about 10 ring designs I fell in love with and Julian was amazing. He's an award-winning New Zealand jewelry designer and all of the stuff that he actually gets is like ethically sourced. But anyway, announcement over. I wanted to actually show you guys what I bought whilst I was overseas. Obviously we're trying not to buy too much in the way of like souvenir-y gimmicky stuff. The trip was incredible. We're doing a nice little review for you guys. But this is my arena now and I'll show you how to do this look using some of the things that I got from everywhere else. So stick around if you want to see my haul from Europe and Black Friday and how to create this makeup look. So this is what I've been wanting to show you for around about a fortnight now. I bought it 2 weeks ago in Paris because that's just casually what you do, and I've been dying to open it but I haven't yet because I wanted to show you guys like exactly what it's like, untouched, unfiltered, everything, but completely gorgeous. And plus like this packaging, I just stare at it all day. So anyway, these are the colours on the back. Very, very beautiful, of course. And let's just get right into this. The Saint and Sinner palette by Kat Von D. This is what the back looks like. And then this is the front. So this was completely sold out in New Zealand and it is limited edition, so I'm sorry if any of you want to get it because I know it's been selling out like crazy. Luckily, out of like one of the 5 Sephora stores that we went to in Paris, I managed to actually find this. Like this was kind of like my bugbear, my obsession. I needed it in my life. Let's do an actual reveal of this. Oh. I can see exactly why I wanted this. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna hold this up. There we go. It is freaking gorgeous, as you can tell. Like these colours are so vibrant. I don't know which ones to use. Kind of feeling like a vestment. Because that looks beautiful. So there's a good range of shimmers and mattes. Relic I've heard amazing things about as well. You can tell that this is a nice palette when I actually don't know what to do with it. Just darken it up with Crucifix because that looks like a really, really rich, it's almost like, it's not a espresso color, it is like richer than that. It's a bit warmer, but not too much, but it looks lovely. I'm just gonna, you know, try attacking my eyes with this stuff now, and you can join me on this journey. Oh, but then there's Rapture, look at Rapture. Oh, can you see how shiny that is? Like, I'm just gonna use the same stuff. This is literally like what I took with me on the trip because I still haven't like put it back in the original containers. It's been nuts because obviously having this happen, yay, but we've just been all go. So yeah, that's one thing. Oh, I might be able to, I'll try using the mirrors on this. Might be a little bit tricky, but I'll try. So I'm gonna just take some Amen. It's like, how are you meant to use these mirrors? They're like flopping around everywhere, a bit inappropriately. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. Then I'll take a bit of Martyr. I almost wish it was more of like a pinky shade, but I think we should be able to work with this. I know this sounds really bad, but Martyr makes me think of like baby poop, even though I don't have a baby, but you know what I mean. Using that same brush, and I'm just going in the crease. Pigmentation on this is nice. It is hard to use this mirror though as it flops around. Because it is definitely hefty. Like this is not something that you'd easily travel with. Oh, Devil looks good too. So does Revelation. Oh, there's so many good colours in this. I'm just gonna take some Crucifix first because I'll darken up and then I'll be adding in, oh, Vestment. I'm really excited. Ooh, that's a nice shade actually. It's really dark. It's very difficult as I keep getting this. It's beautiful, but it's a bit hard to use. I barely touch this with Crucifix, and the color payoff is really, really impressive. Okay, anyway, I'm taking my Sigma E55 eye shading brush and I'm taking some Vestment now. Ooh, this looks really dark and broody. Just gonna pack this on. That is really dark. I might take Heaven and go for like a silvery sort of a look instead, because this, goodness, this is gonna be bold. Oh my god, the color payoff on Heaven is heaven. So I'm gonna kind of smudge those two colors in together. Tempted for Worship. Worship is like this beautiful sort of plum tone. It's actually not plum, it's almost, it is sort of like a warmer base purple, but looks really regal. Oh, that'd be dark. I'll take this one under my eye as well, because oh my god, these these colors, they mean business. I'm gonna take Colourpop Labyrinth, my soft iron brush. Just kind of go around the outside of that, just to add a bit more warmth for my face. And I'm just gonna open up my waterline, do my liner, and put on my mascara, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now I've got like my mascara and eyeliner on, I feel a little bit more like myself. And chucked a little bit of like contour, highlight, that sort of stuff on. But I was like, I mean, it's really shiny on my lids, but it could be a little bit shinier. Gorgeous, glittery, it's basically just glitter shimmer. This. I think that it won't catch on screen exactly how shimmery it is, but seriously, it is like, ooh, girl. Okay. Right, I just want to pop this underneath my brow bone. Yeah, I've barely touched that. I'm gonna go work for this girl, honestly. Yes. Yes. Basically, super happy with this. I mean, obviously, like, the design is a little bit more of a novelty because it's, I mean, like, it's big. It's big. Everyone can see it's big. Like, the packaging is of a really good quality, which is awesome, but it is a little bit difficult to try and use, like, the mirrors of as well. It's like, it almost needs a stand, or I don't know exactly how you're meant to use these mirrors, because if you're holding it up, they wave around, as you can see. But overall, I'm thrilled with the colors. Absolution, Rapture, Stigmata, Vestment, Ministry, Relic, Cathedral, and Heaven? Yeah, Heaven. So those ones are all definitely majorly foiled, and you do have some mattes, like the black one I'm interested to try, because everyone knows that my favorite black is the Makeup Geek one, the Corrupt, but this looks like it's literally just going into the depths of hell. It's like amazing. She sort of like divided this into like the Saint and the Sinner palette sides and stuff. Like, I love like all of the stuff that she has behind it, because obviously like she's not religious, but she finds this stuff fascinating. There's a lot of looks I want to do with this, so I will be using this a lot more to show you guys some looks. Obviously today I didn't go too overly creative because I am still going to a work do. Now you will notice my lips are currently naked, but that will be fixed in just a jiff. When we were in London, I got a little excited. And might have stopped off somewhere. Not that I can really afford anything from here, because oh my gosh, this makeup is crazy expensive. And when we went into Harrods, I was asking about some like the face powders, and I'm like, oh, I didn't quite realize just how expensive this was. It's very expensive. So my Christmas treat to myself from this big bag here is a very little thing. My ring gets in the way, but hopefully you can see. So this is Hot Lips by Charlotte Tilbury, and like her stuff is like renowned. So obviously Charlotte Tilbury is cruelty free, massive bunch of the stuff is vegan, and Logical Harmony have got a list of everything on their website as well. Just, they're so pretty. So these are like their top selling shades. I will say this was 29, yeah, this was like £29, and I did get it from the Charlotte Tilbury shop because I just had to. I had to get something from there. We were in Covent Garden and my eyes just went and they locked, and I was just like being sucked in. I'll show you why I'm so excited. So anyway, this one is called Karina's Love. Teeny weeny little thing with little hearts. Ooh, that's a nice red. Okay, so this is exactly how big they are. That looks like a really, really good red actually. I'm not gonna wear that today because it won't go with my makeup look. Ooh, what's this? So this is Secret Santa. No, it's not. You can tell it's got Christmas on the mind. It's literally Secret Selma. That's what this one is. Oh my gosh, I'm so Christmas obsessed. That's this shade right here. It looks like a really lovely, almost muted, better than your lip color rose. It's definitely more on the pink side, but it's deeper for sure. But yeah, that looks like a lovely neutral. And then the other one, ooh, and that is a nude. So this is Kim KW, okay. So this was the lipstick I was honestly thinking of getting, so it's only fitting I actually try it on now. Maybe let's bring that down a little bit. I've heard Rianne and also Tashina talk about this, and so I was like, oh, Kim KW, it's so tempting. So if I don't like it, at least I've got like effectively £10 for each lipstick, you know, if that makes sense. Anyway, ooh, that is pale. So there's no lip liner on this, there's nothing else. The formula is incredibly creamy, and I feel like I a bit stumbled back into like the 2000s when foundation lips were like a thing. I mean, like, I don't hate it. Very pale lips, shall we say. So this is from Fabled, which is kind of like a mail order sort of thing. So Mary Claire started this, and it ships within England, and with the Black Friday sale, they had a couple of things that I'm in love with actually in stock there, because most of the stuff that they stock is not cruelty free or vegan, but these things are. And everyone knows how much I love Cover FX, so this is the primer, which I am obsessed with, especially after going all around Europe. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got a full-size one of these because I love that primer so much. And when I tried to buy this one from Sephora in New Zealand, they've only got like the normal shade, so that would be way hella dark on me. But this is the mattifying satin powder in the shade Light, and I picked these both up, and I forget exactly what the discount was. It was like a 15% discount on both of them, and it came down to like a really good price. So I was like, well, if I can't get it in New Zealand because it's always out of stock, I'm just gonna get this now. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm really, really pleased I've actually come back with that useful stuff. I ordered it whilst I was over there, again, Black Friday. So this only arrived at work like the other day, but no one knows what this is. It's from Sephora. There is one thing missing, which I'm gonna query with them about, because I just opened this up and I ordered 3 Kat Von D concealers. I ordered shade L5, which I use for like most of my spots and problem spots on my face. And I ordered L9 because like the L5 is a tiny bit too light, so I figured if I mix both of these ones together, they're both neutral. And it's funny because when you look at the actual colours there, that's L9 and it looks lighter, so what gives? Anyway, I got my favourite eyeliner, which is my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is obviously in the colour Trooper, the black one. if it's on a 15% sale, I'ma get it. So the other thing I got was another beauty blender kit. Now, my current beauty blender, like, I like to use it for a lot of things, so I wanted to have another one. And then I saw there was two, and I don't actually know if this cleaner is vegan. I mean, beauty blender are cruelty free, but I'm not entirely sure about the cleanser being vegan. But it was the only one that I really had left, so I was like, I needs it, so I'm gonna get it. There's a lot of touristy stuff that is everywhere in Italy. And one of the things that I've been wanting for a while is one of these. So you know when you do your setting spray and you want your face to dry instead of having to go like this all the time? I just want to be able to feel fancy and just do this. I know it's fairly cheap, but I think it's really pretty. So yeah, if you don't know what to get for people that have a lot of makeup, buy them a little fan. They'll appreciate. Anyway, it's from Venice, so I feel fancy. If you can, I do seriously recommend, just if you're in London, just go visit the Charlotte Tilbury shop. It's really beautiful, and the people that work there are just so friendly and lovely. I will bring more looks with this gorgeousness. I love it so, so much already, and I've only just got it. I was on like cloud 9 when I got my hands on this. Seriously, Brandon was just like, okay, it's just makeup. I'm like, you don't understand. I've needed it. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed just seeing this sort of like mini haul I did from the trip. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram, and I am gonna be getting into doing like live Instagrams and Instagram stories as well. Haven't quite figured it out of like the timings yet, because obviously with the lead up to Christmas things are rather insane, but I'll be trying to post a little bit more, like for example like the what I eat in a day stuff on my Insta story, so to maybe give you some vegan inspiration and like the makeup looks that I'm doing or anything else that I've just picked up. But there's an easier way to find out what's actually going on by hitting the little bell button down below after you've subscribed, because I know that there's quite a few people that do actually watch my videos and you're not subscribed, and I'm like, please be my friend. I honestly, like, the stuff that I've got planned for the next year is so exciting, and I really want to be able to bring you on this journey with me, because I think it's going to be very beneficial to a lot of people, especially because like I'll be doing an entire wedding DIY vlog of exactly how I'm going to be doing my like upcycled, recycled, glamorous sort of wedding. Anyway, I hope you love this, enjoy this video, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!